Today we're going to go through the brand new gameplay for AEW Fight Forever, and I have a ton of notes that I've captured from the event, from all the little details, everything that we've uncovered from the reveal. So let's not waste any time, let's get into it right now. Let's go. First impressions from the showcase of Kenny Omega and Adam Cole in the ring. I thought the gameplay looked great. It's very arcadey. It really does look like No Mercy in WrestleMania 2000. Personally, I am kind of excited to be able to get my hands on this. This demo, this reveal did a lot more for me to show that it's coming along, that it's looking a little bit more polished. I need to know what you think in the comments of the entire footage, everything that we saw. Grappling and the moves themselves seem tighter. They're not looking as almost glitchy that we saw in earlier builds in the capture. That's really solid. They talked about signatures and finishers. You have 5 slots available for both finishers and signature moves. From the sounds of it for the event, it sounds like you have 5 finishers available, but that you have to almost unlock them as the match goes on to make like the one-winged angel available to use and to pull off. That's what they made it sound like. We'll have to wait and see. We do have the replay camera that you can see in the footage where you can pull off a signature or finisher move, and you will get a quick camera cut. And I do like the different angles that they're taking with this. Just like other Ukes games in the past, you have your momentum meter. So once it's starting to flash, like it's ready to go, you're going to pull off a taunt, and then that will allow you to do your signature or your finisher move. For body part damage, there is body part damage to go through for anybody, for their arms, their legs, their head, their torso. Focusing in on the body parts, they said will make it easier for you to be able to pull off submission moves. You can break up the pinfalls by just doing button mashing. So it is just straight up button mashing, no meters to have to do to pull off to break up a pinfall. It is just straight up smash all of the buttons on the controller. A cool thing that we did here in the game, in the footage, is that there are different chants captured. There was a holy shit chant in the background for the crowd when you're pulling off a big move. That's a really nice touch and stuff that we can't get from the 2K series. The different voices that we hear in the game, in the footage, you hear Excalibur. You do know that there's Justin Roberts there doing the commentary for their introductions. And they did say in the interview that JR is mentioned as well. In terms of commentary, there isn't full gambit of commentary for the entire match like we have in the 2K series. These are going to be, from the sounds of it, a little bit more of like spot moment to moment commentary that they're going to slide in. For example, you'll obviously have the ring announcer introductions, and then when the match is starting, we did hear Tony Schiavone at one point. You will have little spurts, it sounds like, of commentary in and out, but we're not going to get full gambit of commentary in the game because it is more arcadey. The record that you have for like Kenny Omega, for example, who won the match, you do see that he will get a rating of like a win. He'll get a number 1 win. And this is great. The match record, it will continue in the game itself, and it will collect the win-loss record, which I really like. They also said that this is confirmed for when you are doing online matches, and leaderboards too are confirmed in the game for online. For onboarding, Colt Cabana was asking this because he said he sucks at video games, so he was asking about tutorials, and there's hand-holding, and yes, there is going to be a lot of hand-holding and tutorials available for players when they start. You will have the pop-ups that you have on screen for your first matches, they said, like with William Regal giving you the tutorials. He said also that for different movesets, there will be video tutorials built in there of how to pull off the moves themselves. Reversals are in the game, and they are the traditional Ukes reversals where you are going to hit your left bumper to grapple the blocks, and your right bumper will be to do the puffy chest, where he stands really nice, big, and strong to block any strikes. We know from the leaked stage footage from the event from Gamescom, Big Show, Paul White is in the game. Obviously, CM Punk is in the game. We saw that little clip of those two going at it. Colt Cabana and Evil Uno did mention Rey Fenix as well as a confirmed star in the game. And then everybody else that is on the cover too. The entrances. So what we saw for the demo, that seems to be what we are going to get for the entrances. We are not going to get full on entrances. We are getting these condensed short little clips. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I love to have the big spectacle of the full entrances like we have in 2K, but I'm also recognizing that this is their first game. They're trying to go for a much more arcade, simplified gameplay here, and that's not really a focus, is not on entrances. But from what we saw, I like that I'm getting the Adam Cole baby and the boom. You're getting that. You're getting the key moments for their entrances, so I think it's fine. And for so many players out there, I'm sure a lot of you you're just like, I turn off the entrances anyways and get right into the match. When it comes to career mode, they didn't say that there's anything new with career mode to announce at this time. Everything that has been revealed in the past, they've already talked about it, so there's nothing new for them to discuss. All of the match types as well that have been previously announced, they did confirm. They also confirmed ladder matches, which I was waiting to hear confirmation on. They also confirmed that steel cage matches are not in the game. This is disappointing that they couldn't put in a steel cage match. I'm not sure why they couldn't put one off, because we've had them in the previous Ukes games. So kind of scratching my head why they didn't develop a cage match, which is kind of a staple for any wrestling game. They did confirm that they will be adding in DLC. They kind of danced around it a little bit, but they really did say that there is future content planned. I don't know if this is going to be strictly just for superstars, just for the wrestlers. The impression I got from watching the clip and the interview, it felt like they were going to be able to include not only additional wrestlers down the road, because the roster keeps growing, which is what they said, but also adding in more matches, more match types like a cage match, maybe even arenas. It's going to be cool to see what they do to build off of this, because this is their first attempt at the wrestling game. A cool thing they did say, though, is that you can customize the arena. There is no create an arena. They're not talking about that. They're just saying that you can customize it. So I'm wondering if it's a bare bones creation suite that allows you to take the all out arena and, I don't know, maybe change the arena layout in terms of just like the banners, the logos, and the colors. We have to wait and see. But for a creation suite overall, it seems very simplified, and we're not going to get the huge in-depth creation suite for Create an Arena. Cool thing they did mention, though, and they dropped it, was that for the entrances, there's the ability to trigger pyro for the entrance if it's available. So if you have like a Chris Jericho who might have pyro for the entrance stage, or Cody Rhodes, who we believe is in the game, but he has massive pyro everywhere, you're able to trigger pyro to go off, which is kind of cool. And this lends into confirmation of customizing entrances. We can tweak the entrances a little bit for different superstars and for our created superstars. We know that the game is coming out across all consoles and PC confirmed. Cross-platform was not confirmed. So if you're playing on Xbox, you can play online against other Xbox players, PC to PC, PlayStation to PlayStation. Customize or create a championship is not in the game. We cannot go in and customize any of the titles. I do wonder what title belts we will see, because like the Trios title are brand new to AEW. I don't think that's coming into the game at all, because I don't think they even have 3 versus 3 matches. Mixed matches are confirmed. We did see that in the leaked video trailer with Britt Baker taking on Adam Cole. So they did confirm that mixed matches are playable in the game. You can customize everything on your character. You can customize existing characters, existing wrestlers in the game. To what degree, I'm not sure. I don't think I can make Adam Cole bald, for example, but I think we could probably change out their attires. I'm trying to think back to No Mercy in WrestleMania 2000, where I've got like 4 slots available for a wrestler, and I can change out everything. I just can't modify their body. So maybe I can just go in there and give Adam Cole brand new tights, jacket, things like that. Blood is confirmed in the game. I was waiting to hear this. It wasn't before, but based on the rating for the game too, yes, Blood is confirmed to be in the game. For weapons in the game, they confirmed that there are up to 40 weapons in the game that are playable. People were asking on Twitch, on the stream, how many weapons you can have. They did say that like you can pull out 1 weapon at a time, which is, yes, we figured. But the devs said that there is no real limit on what you can put in the ring. So you can have a match with tables, ladders, chairs, fire extinguishers, whatever you can pull out from under the ring. You can keep it all there in the ring, which is really cool. They didn't say it. They didn't deny it. There's a chance that we can pull weapons from the crowd, because I think of WCW NWO Revenge. Oh, it's just some of my favorite games in World Tour. But being able to grab like a crutch from the crowd and being able to bring that in, they didn't say you can't, so there's a chance we can have that too. So what did you think of the AEW Fight Forever gameplay reveal at Gamescom? I think it's a win. It looks really good, but I need to know what you think. And if you want more AEW Fight Forever coverage, click this playlist right here. And if you're new here, hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. And I will see you on the next episode. Bye.